So what our course talks about and wants to accomplish for each student is to make them safe, to make them confident, and make them competent in handling that firearm between the time they call 911 and whenever the cavalry finally arrives. And in some cases, as we've seen, that's been the rest of their life. Current classes consist of all of the required subjects in the statute. You've got to talk about gun safety. You've got to talk about safety in the home, in transport, while carrying concealed. You've got to talk about the mechanics of shooting, how to clean and maintain it, because with defensive guns, reliability is really, really important. There's nothing worse than a click when you need it to bang.
Well, as long as people are vigilant about learning what the statutes state, they won't have a problem. But unfortunately, a lot of folks will not go the extra effort to find out what those statutes are and what would be prohibited normally and what would be a lawful act. With what the statutes state, they may find that they violate the law and not knowingly that they are actually violating it.
Prior to this time, if you were caught carrying a concealed weapon without a permit, it was a Class D felony. But now it's taken and made it to where if you can lawfully own a firearm, you can lawfully possess a firearm, you can carry it concealed without a permit. This permitless carry system does not go into effect till January 1st, 2017.
For a while, yeah, it's going to affect it until they figure out that this new law isn't going to help them the way they think it's going to help them. Because for one, you know, they can't travel out into other states because they don't have a permit. They wouldn't be able to carry in, say, St. Louis or Kansas City because they've got an open carry prohibition. So that's why I say it's going to take a couple of years, and then they're going to figure out that, you know, this ain't the grand thing that they thought it was.
With the new additions or corrections or what have you to the current law, it just seemed to me like it was a step backwards, because I've just always felt that after I had that course, that I think anyone that has a firearm or uses a firearm needs to have some training.